So how do you optimize your Facebook profile to get more network marketing prospect and recruits? In this video, I'll be teaching you the top 5 tips of the Facebook personal profile optimization so that you can automatically recruit more teammates and sell more product for your network marketing business. Coming right up. So let's start with number 1. In number 1, we want to take care of our personal profile's cover photo. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. Jump right to the computer right now. This is my personal profile page. As you can see, it has a very large banner showing what I have been experiencing. Now, on the left, I have my Tim Horton cups. I have this one is actually I went out on the date and I put it up there because it was fun. And this one was a meeting, it was a lunch meeting, and it was really fun too. So I put everything all up. Like I will try to change these around every now and then, but on the most right hand side here, it says live life freely. Let's learn to do it together. Click here. So immediately you bring people's attention into this button right here and say, okay, let's click here. Guess where it takes you? Well, I have a freebie right here when they click on my personal profile cover photo. So this is a great lead generation tactic for your MLM business. Now that is something that you can do. How would you actually do it? Very, very easily. You could actually just think about what interests you and what kind of life experience you actually have had. For example, I showed that I went on a date. I showed that I went on a lunch meeting. You could do things like snowboarding, went on a cruise trip, or you've been on the beach recently, and you want to show people that, hey, you could do the same thing. If you want to learn about it, click here. That's why I have it on the right hand side that you have that big live life freely. So that's tip number 1, is to create a great cover photo that intrigues people to wanting to click on the cover photo and take them to a lead generation link. That's that. Now let's go with tip number 2. Again, you want to have something that is professionally taken, the headshot. Literally the headshot. Let me show you. Now the headshot here is what I taken with my, actually not professionally taken, I taken with my lovely Pixel 4 XL with the portrait mode. You could do selfie with this. I'm sure with iPhone 11, whatever, with iPhone you could do exactly the same thing. All you have to do is a nice headshot. You see, it clearly gives people the vibe of who you portray yourself. I have my glasses. I always have my glasses, but people can't really see in the back. I know that day I was in a wedding. I took the photo during that wedding because I was bored, but regardless, it turned out really well. With this, I have 22 likes. I have more comments. And again, when people click on it, it takes them to the link to my free lead so that they can be my lead, right? So you need to have a professional photo like this. Don't have any sort of like a dogs, cat, baby, whatever. It is you. This is your personal profile. You want to show that you are professional in some way, in your own way. You don't have to be like me. I'm always in a blazer and stuff because that's my vibe. I want to give people that vibe. I have my glasses. That's my vibe, right? I didn't do my hair because I just showered. But that's not it. That's the tip number 2, which is get a professional profile photo taken, okay? Now let's go to tip number 3. The optimization goes into the writing part now. So what do I mean by that? I want you to focus on this part right here, the intro part. This part here, it is your selling point. Now, a lot of people just forgo this, which I find that it's a waste of their space because you really need to show what you're good at. If you're good at something, show them. Now, for me, I know I'm good at helping people, helping business to get more customers and generate more leads. So I put it up there, okay? You can do very easily. Just click that edit bio, and it will be like 100 words. Okay, that's all you get. So make sure you write out the benefit that you will be given to your potential client. So that is our tip number 3, which is write a proper bio that will convert, that will attract people, that gives your prospect the benefit. Now let's go on to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is very simply, you should take care of this photo right here. This is the one photo that's called a feature photo. This photo will then take people into your private Facebook group. Why private Facebook group? I have mentioned that in my previous video, which you can click up here in the info card, or you can go down to the description and watch it later. Now, the Facebook group, private Facebook group, is your best way to qualify the bottom of funnel people that will eventually buy your product and eventually join your team. So you want to create a square photo, which is very easily created by something called Canva. I'll leave the link in the description below. Don't worry, it's completely free. You want to make it tempting to click on. I have an arrow over here. You could use your imagination, okay? You can write more stuff in here. There's a lot of updates in the way that we do things. But once again, when people click on this, you should have a description that takes you to your Facebook group. Now that is our tip number 4. How are we doing so far? This is the last tip, okay, guys? Last tip of Facebook group, Facebook personal profile optimization is to write things out properly. Now I don't want you to spam your company's product, your opportunity. Do you see on my profile that I ever mentioned the name of the network marketing or MLM company that I'm in? Never ever. I would never ever do that. What instead I put? Well, I have these things, like that's my lifestyle. That's my lifestyle. That is something that I'm doing exactly, recording Facebook Live. That I teach people how to do online marketing. And more of that. But eventually, some of these videos, some of these posts will take them to deeper down into my funnel, which is Facebook business page. And I will be talking about in the next video, where I'll teach you how you can optimize your Facebook business page so that you can start getting them more interested in what exactly that you do. So that is the 5 tips of how to optimize your personal Facebook profile. And let's recap. Tip number 1, make a good cover photo that shows your lifestyle and make it intriguing to click on so that it takes them to a freebie link where you can collect those who downloaded your freebie as leads. Tip number 2, you have to take a professional profile photo. Honestly, just use your phone, use portrait mode, make sure the blurry background is on. Tip number 3, write a convincing, converting bio where it is completely beneficial for your prospect, for your lead, not for yourself. Okay, you're not here to brag about your success. Just tell people about how you can help them. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is to create a square photo using Canva that takes them to your private Facebook group, where it is the bottom of the funnel where you're gonna be able to promote your product and sell them and tell them to become and join your team. Now number 5, which is the most important stuff, do not ever spam anybody on your personal profile. This is serious stuff. I want you to put out your lifestyle stuff. Well, you play with your dog, your daughter, your kids, whatever. You can start including things like tutorial videos like what I'm doing right now. Take them eventually deeper down to your funnel, which is Facebook business page. That's the middle of funnel where you can get them more interested in what you're doing. Now that's it for today. If you have any more questions, make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll answer every single one of them. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell button because you will get my latest video notified right away. Now, I have created a whole playlist where I teach people how you can earn residual income with MLM. That will be down right here. Make sure you click on it. The next video, which will be talking about optimization for your Facebook business page, is right here. Make sure you click on that after you finish watching it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Peace out.